And welcome back to the Dead by Daylight Dating Sim Hooked on You, ladies and gentlemen. Once more, your main bottom line, Dark Wildcard. Welcome you back. I'm going to try for Spears Good End because as I said about, I got a friendship end when I first played. But I don't want to be in the friend zone with her. I want to be her actual boyfriend because she seems like an awesome, awesome lady. My kind of lady. All about horror and such, as I said about. So, yeah. They wake up to find spells holding their body. She's the palm also with no mouth. I would say water in real life, but since I'm going for the Hannibal Lecter voice, because I'm a doing something. That's what we say. We say water here in Birthplace of Mine, the single origination of all time. Don't you just love the ocean at night? I do. Staring out of the past, the ocean really validates the feeling inside me. We're truly insignificant, and the only thing worth pursuing is. Okay then. I have to wonder how to leave anything else. Well, it's a simple question. How could they? Anyone feel small? Oh, it's nothing is. Now let's see here. Yeah, I tried that second one in the original playthrough, and it seemed like I didn't really dig that. Maybe it's Spills Worlds, maybe it's those, maybe it's the Souls Spills Worlds. But it feels something connected to Spills Worlds. I may not remember much about my life before, but it's one thing I know to be true. Always been alone. Always will. Spells was looking at the others, looking directly at you now. It's a funny idea, isn't it? Being alone. Together. Whenever some people say that, alone together, it seems an oxymoron to me, but it's the best we can have. Maybe. Or maybe it's too much. Or maybe it's impossible to pretend to him. It's just happens. Oh, I was so dumb. So busy trying to please everyone and be a perfect student, employee, daughter. Didn't take care of myself. Now I'm all of God. Worst of all, my tried to distract from my true purpose, my destiny. Purpose was sitting inside me the whole life. Okay, so this might sound silly, but there's a dragon that lives inside me. I always known, but I've tried to ignore it. I tried to ignore it, I tried to push it down. I'm so stupid. Not stupid, that sounds badass, I know, right? Right? If I didn't let him down, chop chop. That's dragon's pretty much one track revenge beast. But enough about me. Society is changing. Thanks to Wi-Fi. That's pretty lame because that just sounds. Well, it could be interpreted many ways, but I'm pretty sure I actually used that one before. But I killed that dragon. And like the best choice for us. I mean, a dragon sounds awesome. Honestly, though, I don't feel like character I've gotten me at all. Just darkness, never-ending darkness. Indeed, I have an inner dark ego that I call Lord Ravenwolf Nightshade. He's the guardian of the grounds every Samhain being the original name of Halloween. And at all the times, he's one of the Reaper's many guides, leading him to those who must be taken from this plane of existence to the next. And I'll put a picture of him right here. That's him. Spaz was the biggest golf on the until you arrived. Want to see if I'm pretty sure I said about this before as well as that, but I gotta say about it again because it's just so much fun. Uh, in Undertale, the man dummy until you came along. I did this collab back in the day with a good friend of mine, fellow big time Undertale fan named Tina Levy, and I was playing the part of the man dummy. I'll put the link there in the description. That time when I did that, because that was just so much fun playing the part of man dummy in that comic dub. Perhaps I could light a torch and switch these at darkness. So such things are really shooting up because they're slowly into quickly spinning out. In the front of the room, new dangers popped up in the streets. Only to find its life and flow base, everything across the base, keep on from playing the way up. It is very important to see the activity. Activity is very scheduled. Flying safe for few forward points was not part of the 7 new activities. The 60th stop after campfire story time. This way will be late. Playing sick. Now I was no time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for when it comes after the flirting. Go, go, go! As everyone is gathered at the fireplace, watching Claudette quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry you, hasn't been setting the schedule. That means we're behind on time for your activities. And we have time for one person to share the spooky special nighttime story. One story. It's always my favorite activity. It's a narrative experience. You're telling us only one person gets to see it? How we decide who? Great, we have to decide as a group. It never goes well. Whoever did this, step up now. I swear we'll be angry. I'm eating traffic and clean off. No more still fuss. Sorry, everyone. I think they're talking about me. To be honest, I still understand the whole schedule thing, but I guess I'll have to check time. I was past that. Been there before. Let's take the press off. It was a dream come true. It's really fair to pick on this movie. Seriously, is that one out? Anything happening up there? Sketch me up once. Damn it, Todd, you try to flex the authority, give me one more time. So that will help me. I'll snap your head off so quick, I'll throw your butt, Cynthia. Force the muscle back on. You two know I love to hack, slice, and slice. We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Nobody named their names. We even know their names. Not us. That's my name. Who stars? Who's what? You even know anymore. Call me nobody. But we still gotta go. Start on story time, so. Bob, who do you think we should go? Damn it, that's the name. Please, pick somebody quick since this tropical intoxication doesn't touch our blood. Okay, here we go. I always love that how they have that Pokemon reference. I've been doing really well, if I do say so myself, in Pokemon Go as of late. I've caught a bunch of different Pokemon, including perhaps the most popular of all, Pikachu. I caught him while I was at a Phillies game at the Citizens Bank Park Stadium. And that was all kinds of fun. I choose you, Spirit. Whoa. Those tile experience has been carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrases, will you? Really? Are you here for me? Don't let her talk you out. She's great with ghost stories. I never guess it, but she comes up with the scariest stuff. Seriously, it's terrifying even to me. Really cool. Once I don't her hands. Sub-Zero reads. Am I right? Talk about both stories. Everyone's going to chit-chat. I guess you could sit down. Oh, damn. I forgot about this look on her face being there. Also, this is a high school. Dead behind a mask, and both chaplain and Red take the seat. They know when it's worth fighting, when it's not. Well, I hate to break it to you, but nice for you and scary. It's a romance. Too late now, though. I was like to them some kind to tell my story. I call it Prisoner's Kiss. You notice the hunters and wraithers giant of popcorn. I wouldn't often do popcorn. It was a dark summer night. Warm rain slipped from the sky like blood of an old world. Detective Hunter celebrated to investigate and demand us to go see what was called the same strange cars, unlike anything he had seen before. As he arrived, the scene was chaotic. Crowds began to gather. Those in officers were already doing everything they could to keep curious onlookers away. How could anyone resist white no more? From there, in the middle of a busy market, there appeared a giant box. Strange, alien in its appearance, mass and size. No one knows how it got there. It's delivered and built on site in such a busy area. Could something like this just appear? Mystery is if it was conjured by magic. But this was no illusion. It was very real. Someone was trapped inside. Spirit pulses from the start to cause to look from one face to each audience member. There was no expression to physical vibrate with innocence. She was in her element. Help me! Cried someone from the other side of the box. Man, terrified, trapped, imprisoned, his voice was trembling. By now, as if every detective in the city was there, looking at the strange structure up and down, inspecting it on every side. It didn't make sense. Doors and windows and vestibule scenes. It was completely silent. It was too heavy to move my hand. Some of the kids except for a small flare, just enough to see the plunged alive of the prisoner trapped inside. I don't know what happened. I woke up here it was. I'm so scared. Please help me! Cried the man as if fleeing for his life. Now strange to the tense situations, Detective Hunter comforted the man. She was trained calm by time rescuers. However, the time not being clarity or anxiety. As the night dragged on, no progress in the box. As the night grew longer, seeping rain puddled onto the ground. Men inside grew more desperate, more sad and lonely, more pathetic and needed help. Detective Hunter was no help at all. How saying to go began to weigh on her like it never did before. Don't make me tired. And begged, don't make me die alone. Stay calm, instructed the detective. You're not alone. I'm here. Hell, half the town's here. We're on the scene. We can't let this be an illusion. Walking through the doors to passageways, Detective Hunter watched her own face in the tear-filled eyes of the strange sad prisoner. Together they both in silence. Promise? Asked the man. Promise to She promised. I do. This pledge it's a connection like she never felt before. Not to her family, not to her friends, not to any of the hostages she's worked so hard to pay before. And so, when the man's eyes closed and back didn't scare to terrify her, for she knew he would return any day, pressing his nose in the pulse box, picking his question and steam flying from his mouth. Yeah. Promise? Promise I'm not done? Yes, she promised. I do. And the pumpkins cold inside the truth of the lie. So the pilot leaned forward and put his chin lips to the opening, and her breath creeped with the strange suction. The tiny woman was still on his hands. It was a gentle kiss, not compassion. She could feel this brief contact beating her heart pulsing blood through every inch of her body as beat for beat with a soft touch. Thank you, said the man. The trade left appeared, raising his voice, letting it back away into the darkness, disappearing in a single moment of eerie calmness. Get back! Yelled Narcissus, seeing himself from the giant bugs breaking sounds that would soon be like cutting of wearing clears, clicking latches, symphony mechanical, cherry opening of all once. Something had triggered, as if an unseen lever pulled, and the side button slid open. Searched violently, with your flashlight tightly and pushed forward, plugging your drop box. Feet splashed in the mud, puddle of rainwater, your heart racing as you drove side to side. That's when your eyes landed on the man. At least one officer should have been here. There in the corner of the box, bottom pieces. The parts of the metal almost pulled apart. Perhaps that's just how Detective Hyde think of them all just collection of segments, thinnest pieces, disconnected from one another, plainly separate and placed in the yellow pile. At the top of that pile, a head, cold, pale, eyes open, lips nicely blue. Blown away by the store, it's safe to say I'm not alone. Everyone else is looking into the file of the sky. I know about space. It's you who chose her, you who initiated this, how entitled. So sad, so creepy, so sensual. She really went into great detail to describe my kiss, too much detail. Now no one is so to have that. This cable is supposed to be a light-hearted ramp. Please, I said do something! Okay, so I remember this didn't work before. This could be construed as being sarcastic, so astounded without saying anything, approached bed, raising her arms around her for a hug. Her robe, ringing out, and strap herself around her and squeeze her into her. It's kind of like crying hug back, but also like tongue tied up. Certainly not what you expected. Instinctively, you pull away, but there's an awkward movement and you nearly fall over into the fire. Space says nothing, floats away without so much as a goodbye. You may not have realized everyone's just watched this truly strange interactions in the corners of the house. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a bit so they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. Now I can't help but wonder if that was maybe, for lack of a better term, inspired by Psalm 6 was it? I think that's how it opened up. I think that's the one that opened up that way. With the love triangle of the two dudes, then be played by the lady, and there were buzzsaws, and it was set up by Hoffman, where they were all three of them were in a box. She was suspended in midair and come down, and they had these buzzsaws that they could push either at each other or into the center, and yeah, or maybe that story predates that, and that's what that came from, huh? Yeah. few moments of peace and tranquility last for 7 seconds before Tristan shows up. It's plowing his latest song. Hey, baby, you look lovely. Mind if I join you? Doesn't wait for an answer. I know you've been hearing from these guppies all day, but I want you to a big fish like me. Something special that doesn't sound the sound I want you to hear. I'm the ultimate catch on sound. The only lobster in the ocean sardines. No one can give you what I can. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. Now, from what I understand, despite all that, he doesn't actually have a root per se, because I was going to do his root as female if he had a root, but I looked up on Steam, and it didn't say anything about him having an actual root. But I do know of the island that he talks about, because that is shown briefly in Huntress's route. So I suppose there's really nothing that can be done there. Oh well. Would feel awkward and weird anyway, because I'm a dude and yeah. Spells pulses you. Now I was watching you and told my story. I could tell it was having an effect on you. Father follows me around. Breathing heavily, taking me in. You and I are both absolutely flabbergasted at that piece of advice. Legit, you learn something new every day, even when you're caught. I mean, the narrative. We're doing it again right now. You need to calm down. Just come talk to me. The freaking hot dog was a spirit. Come a long way in a single day. Not saying you shouldn't follow her. Not like that. Just don't forget about a little talk. You and your story friends slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for leaving the dip. Flush of some jealous shark comes along, manages to jump from out in the ocean to the pool. You're pretty sure your killer companion could handle it. I could handle it. Like in Scarlet Hollow. I'll put the link to that in the description. That was also purchased, as was this, on Home Bundle to support the Wounded Warrior Project, my all-time favorite charity. And because there's this one point in which, well, I'm not gonna give away too much in case you haven't seen it, but there's this option about saying I could take him with this one very mysterious dude. Now it's said to be a lie, even though that's a powerful build. You have options as to what kinds of like powers and such you can have in that game. Choose powerful build and book smart. Now, I don't think that's a lie at all. I think I could take anyone, except maybe Chuck Norris. Or like anyone who's ever served in the military. But I wouldn't have to anyway, because they're the good guys. They're Americans, and so am I. We wouldn't fight each other anyway. Just want to tell it publicly, even though that story was some sunlight in my life, it's not helped me away with this year before me. Not symbolically in my life for me, not any other thing. I believe you completely. Sorry for cutting pieces in your life, and so is the person in the story. Perfectly normal Wednesday. So you're on the sound chat to someone say the most pleasant place. Also completely ridiculous Wednesdays. And so his lips were blue, your lips are blue. Really? You call this blue? Session Francis, hoping to find revenge. Okay, so the similarities stop there, I guess. Coincidences. I'm sorry, the coincidences. Get this through your head wherever you are. Samurai blood runs in my veins. Or probably it's coagulated by my lunches with the details. Regardless, I'm a descendant of noble warriors. I actually am descendant of warriors myself in real life. I, it hadn't really been all that noble what they had done. They were convinced that it was noble, but it really wasn't because it was. But anyway, I have in some of my blood is some of my ancestors had fought in the Crusades. Yeah. Thousands of years of training bladed weapons from sea launches is the world. You know how many stars that is? A lot. You've got to figure out what that many star patches. Person's bound to get this. You may differ from body part here and there. The truth is, I wouldn't typically share this. Don't go blind about it. I dreamt that story like watching movie in my sleep. I was just a little girl, years before my mother sunk his blade into my skin. Never been able to shake it. It's a very adult story for a child to dream. Do you believe me? Oh man, huh. Okay, so from what I understand, you're supposed to say this. Who says I believe in anything? And for that matter, who even cares what I think? I believe it's that business, not anyone else's. Well, me. It's a strong take. You've got to cultivate your own guardian. Just my you about it, Mom. Not offering up your thoughts or opinions simply fears curiosity while others like some more desperate presence or other favorites. Good for you, I say. Now you've got me wondering. Do I believe you if you believe formats? If I know everything, because trust me, I do know everything. Don't I know the answers about any question before I ask whether that means answers to this question? Wow! I had to say fairy tale. Did you say that before that? Also, I got made stupid. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to distract you. What's important is I saw the corpse securely floating on the cloud. Magical mist. I stood waiting for you to say that thing of treated with those phone calls. If you believe that she is the Thomas Capricorn again. Unfortunately, before you can follow his conundrums, what will be a mind-numbing cycle of new questions. If under suicide signs of flat, sign for you, fresh silence, ready to drive off. Sorry, kids, but it's time for bed. I might be the youngest one here, but I'm no kid. Do, however, love being wrapped up in a fresh, clean towel. My mother used to help me wash my hair when I was young. She'd come in all tangled, toddler room before I would jam on there. I miss her. It wants to spill stars off into the distance. A hand grabbed the thing into a tight fist. She doesn't notice it wants to out first. Once it catches you looking, she turns away, roughly grabs its half and twice, and then pushes him close as she floats. Looking at these crackling embers, you think about Spill's thought in the prison postbox. If managed to escape this place, will you leave with your life? Or has it all been taken from us? It's a matter of time to make its gruesome discovery. As I said that before about Final Overdrive, try put the link to that in the description as well. Before you can dwell too much on the fate, Lord doesn't watch her out. A male familiar creepy smiles, stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that by far. We must apologize for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest. We're going to make you comfortable. Die try. The hand over pillow and blankets welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps the music will suit you it is. Just try and keep the volume to a minimum. Other guests all the time should want to rob their blue sleep. ready. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure I've heard all of these, but oh, nice. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't really. Yeah, okay. Spirit, you around? I was wondering if I could get a little company. Spirit tells you so secret for falling asleep as she's feeling restless. I could listen to few music, tap on some solos, and see my pores. Really? What? Even if they're like 2 legs? I don't really have any of those things lying around. Spirit switches on, presents you with a new item. It's a small comb carved from bamboo. Guess you can hold on to this. It's a gift from my mother. Don't want it back. If you lose it, don't get your revenge on me. If it's the last thing I do, it starts to be a sleeper. Except maybe this isn't be the sleeper thing. Maybe you're paralyzed. Start to keep your eyes open to wake out. Darkness overtakes you. Dark force familiar speaks to you again. Still seems to be spooky, but it's not a whole day of strange force in your hand, but this is one that's unlived out. The human body is made up of 60% water. Did you know that? Of course you did. Everyone knows that. Even amnesic video game protagonists. Well, guess what? Drink as much as you like. You'll never get to 100%. Hear me? Don't think I don't see what you're up to. Makes sense to see someone looking over you. Trapper's sitting beside you, sketching a pole. Oh, you're awake! Sorry to spare right before bedtime. You should know they're not what they seem. Not like me, who's obviously completely highly trustworthy. I was checking out race so where sleep where. Actually, never mind. Just be careful what you say. Since I'm here, I'd like to share 2 things with you. One, I do not take rejection well. 2, the first thing is very important to remember. Are you drawing me? That's awesome. You want John Stinkflies lady in out, are you? Look, I'm not an easy guy. Hello, I am an easy guy. Spend time with that rest sets to choose for you to spend time with me tomorrow. Rest of the scum live like rats. They wouldn't even know something if I bit them on the ass. Damn. I mean that literally. Damn. Point is, if you like me here for a day of luxury extravagance and fun. Yes, I said fun. And if I don't pick you, remember what I said earlier. It might be the last you ever get. But hey, you look tired. Get some rest. Sleep. Maybe even sleep forever, Chad. Just try not to roll to the about 15 you're left. Finally alone for me this time. Maybe. Zips off to sleep again. Hopefully not poisoned. We'll just see how long I've been recording. It's actually going to be another chapter, ladies and gentlemen. So if you do want to do it, please consider subscribing. I'll sub back very well.